Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. So if you've been looking around for an inexpensive headlamp for outdoor usage like jogging, hiking, or camping, you're in luck. Today we're going to be checking out the Nitecore Nu33. And as always, guys, if at the ending of the video you want to purchase a Nitecore Nu33, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Alright, let's start off with the size reference with the Nu33 and a 9-volt battery. Alright, let me get them just like top to bottom here. So you can see lengthwise, the Nu33 is a little bit longer. Let's actually make it go this way. There you go. So a little bit longer. Maybe it fits right in there. There you go. And height-wise, we'll try this way. So it looks like the 9-volt is a little bit taller, or maybe they're just about the same height. Thickness-wise, let me separate this from the strap there. So about the same thickness as the 9-volt battery. Yeah, even with the head clip on there, or strap bracket. All right, wondering just actual measurement-wise, going across that way. About 2.25. Height wise, what are we thinking there? 1.25 inch. Thickness wise, oh, here. So without the strap, about 1 inch. Probably going to be about 1.25 inch thick as well. Alright, let's get you a weight reference here, and there is a built-in 2000 milliamp battery. So everything altogether with the strap is 3.4 ounces. And since we got the 9-volt batteries out, it almost weighs as much as 2 9-volt batteries. The Nu33 body is made out of aluminum, and the clip back here is made out of polycarbonate plastic. Alright, before giving you a tour around the Nu33, here is the spec chart so you can check out how far the beam throws, at what lumens, and how long the battery will last. I just want to point out the stat on the very bottom. The waterproof rating, it's actually not a waterproof rating, it's IP66, it's water resistant, so you can't submerge in water, but it can withstand heavy downpour. Let's take a quick tour around the Nu33. As you can see here, you have 3 lighting options you can choose from. The primary light here is on a TIR lens. More about that in just a little bit, but that is a spotlight. Then you have your 2 auxiliary lights on the side. You have a red, which is just ridiculously useful in dark situations. It really does save your vision. And then you have a white floodlight on the side. On the top, just a simple 2-button operation. Your on off on your brightness and your mode, and your battery indicator on the side, where if you just click on the mode button, you got 25, 50, 75, and 100%. And to me, one of the most useful features that you can have on any headlamp is the ability to hard click it into a certain position. So maybe if you're doing something like you're fixing your car and you can't get that right angle, you just click it in there and it stays. Or maybe you want to wrap this around the tree and you want to hold light over something, it just holds that position. So that is a really ridiculously useful feature, almost 90 degrees. The Nu33 does feature a 2000 milliamp battery, and from what I see, it doesn't look like it is removable. So it is 100% built in. The charging port is on the bottom, and it is a USB-C. Takes about 1.5 hours to charge, and that's pretty quick. Operation of the Nu33 is very easy because there's only 2 buttons. Your power switch that also doubles as a brightness setting, and then your mode button on the side here. So to turn it on, you're just going to long press the power button. That's going to get you into low, which is 60 lumens. Your mid is going to be at 200 lumens, and then your turbo is going to be at 700 lumens. Now, this is cyclical, right? So it's just going to go over and over and over. It doesn't step down. So once you're at turbo, it's going to go back down to low. It also does not have memory. So if I'm on turbo and I turn the unit off and I turn it back on, it'll start from low. Right, now this mode button can be used in a few different ways. Let's start with the lamp off. So let's say you long press the mode, lamp is off. It's going to get you to the steady red. Now if you use the power button as your selector, it goes from the steady red to the SOS. If you click it again, you're going to get the primary, and you can go through the cycles there. Okay, there's your mid and then your high, and then we'll go back down to low. And if you press it once more, you go to the auxiliary flood, which has 2 brightness settings, which is low and you have high. All right, and then if you want to shut the lamp off from there, you can long press the mode and it'll go off like that. So again, long press the mode, steady red, then you got your blinker, your SOS. One more time, you got your primary. You can cycle through the 3 settings that way, and then once more we'll get you to the flood, and there's 2 there. If you want to shut it off, you just long press. Then of course the other way that you can use the mode button is when the lamp is already on, it'll get you to the auxiliary functions that you need. Now, as we just seen, we can use either of these buttons to turn the lamp on, and we can also use them to turn the lamp off. So let's say you use the power button to turn it on. Maybe my hands are full and for whatever reason I can't reach this one. I can also use the mode button to turn it off. Also, you'll notice that if you use 2 of these buttons at the same time, you can lock out the light. It'll flash. It'll let you know that it's locked. That way it won't stay on. Right? And then of course, to reactivate or take off the lock, long press again, the floodlight will stay on. You just turn it off, and now you can go back to normal usage. Alright, let's have a closer look at these beam patterns. Really quick before jumping into what the beam patterns look like, here's a little bit more of an explanation as to what a TIR lens is. So, just stands for total internal reflection. So on the right here, we have a regular reflector, right? So the bulb is down here, the reflectors are on the side, and we can see here how these orange lines spill out over the side. It's still going to give you a good spot, but we're losing all of that spillage on the side here. Now with the TIR lens, it's basically just one big molded piece of glass, and you can see here there's no spill on the edges, so the spot is a lot more defined, and that is what's in here. Let's have a look. Welcome to the darkness, everybody. Gonna turn this on to the low setting at 60 lumens, and now we can see that very defined hot spot here. Very defined. And that's what that TIR lens does. It maximizes the light coming through that lens. Instead of a reflector and having it spill out the sides, it allows the light to pass through and maximizes all that light so it can throw further and be more efficient. So again, this is low at 60 lumens. Here's what it looks like at 200. Still incredibly defined. And here it is, turbo, 700 lumens. Let's have a look at the flood. It's going to be very soft around the edges. Here it is on the bright setting. And then we're going to switch it over to the flood red auxiliary. And again, this is just perfect for night vision. It's not going to blow your eyes out, so you can maintain that night vision. I'm going to switch it back over to the low 60 lumens. And again, very, very distinct hotspot because of that TIR lens. Alright, taking it outdoors here, started slow and low on 60 lumens. Those shrubs are about 10 yards away, but you really can't see depth of field here. Can't make out the gravel on the ground. Here's 200 lumens. We're going to see that it's going to light up those trees in the back that are about 20 yards away, and now we can start to make out the gravel on the ground. But wait till you see 700 lumens. Really, really lights up the area. Good depth of field. Definitely make out the gravel on the ground. It's like sunlight. One of the big improvements they made is the visibility on the headband. That's going to keep you nice and safe at night. Look how bright that headband is. Let's have a look at the red auxiliary. So this is solid. I'm about 15 yards away. Here's the SOS blink. Well, alright guys, this has been your look at the Nitecore Nu33 headlamp. Perfect for just about every occasion: hiking, backpacking, survival situations. Very lightweight, easy to use, and throws a really mean beam. Well, alright guys, that's the ending of the video. Remember, if you want to purchase the Nu33, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.